What's good with y'all, man? The story we got going on today is a crazy one. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's a crazy one. It's a little federal, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a little federal, so I don't even know if I should tell that shit while I'm doing my visa. But, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. I'm doing that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? I think we should get straight into the story time, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Crazy, bro. Crazy. You sexy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, man, it's time, bro. You know what the it is. Welcome. Storytime Thursdays with Marlon. Now, before we get into it, I just want to give y'all a little warning. This is Storytime Thursdays. Get this out of here. We don't need you. Now, you know what it comes. When we do Storytime Thursdays, we come correct. We come correct. You need to do a how to dress tutorial. I'm glad you asked. This is premium Dolce & Gabbana from Louis Vuitton collab with Nike. Now, this should cost me about 40 grand. 40 grand. If you have ads, make sure to sub up right now. This is a very crazy story. You know us. We don't do it like nobody else. We do it different. Evidence. You know how we do it. Share. $2 online. Facebook Marketplace. Ads. Maybe you should just sub the up. Because over around here, we don't deal with broke people. I'm not broke. I'm rich. I'm not Marlon. I'm the storyteller Marlon. Hey, listen to me. Come close. Sub up. Sub up! You know how we come correct. Evidence. We don't do no normal story time. Right there. Stay up, bitch. Now, very simple. This right here is the one story that I haven't told to nobody. And I mean nobody. Only people that knows this story is the USA government. Now you may ask, what do you mean, US government? We start. 3, 2, 1, scene. I was young. At this time, I was about 13, 14. Right after I had lost my virginity. We start very early. Let me get these pictures right. Evidence 1. Marlon, 14 years old. Shame on him. Ew. Shut up while I speak. I don't want none of this shit in my classroom right now. Evidence 1. 14 years old. Now Marlon, 14 years old, was athletic man. He loved sports. Now I grew up in a Swedish country where we only play, ever since birth, all we do is play football. Or as y'all may call it, in the United States of America, soccer. Now, my back hurts a little bit, but we keep moving. Those two went hand in hand. And you may ask why? Why did they go hand in hand? Well, I'll tell you. Because I grew up playing football ever since I was 3 years old. I was in an academy. I was in everything. I was bound to be a professional football player. That's all I was. That's all I knew. I played since I was 4 years old, gang. But a beautiful day came around. And as y'all know, I always had an interest for basketball since I was a kid. And it wasn't nothing serious. Ever. Until the day I went to the States. The day I went to the States. Now, I remember like it was yesterday. Because as y'all know, or may not know, my grandma is the black part of my family. She is the reason why I started liking basketball in the first place, I'm gonna be honest. Because I still remember the day I went to her when I was 14. It was the first summer of many. The first summer of many. My dad sent me on a long cruise by himself. Brody about to have for 3 hours, hell yeah. This is a crazy story. I nearly never could get into this USA again, ever. So I went there this summer, first of many. And after that, every single summer, I went there 14, 15, 16, every single summer for a few years. I remember like it was yesterday. I was there that one summer. I remember I pulled up to my grandma. Now you may ask, your grandma, where does she live? Where does she at? What does she look like? Now my grandma is a very vital part of the story. Because that's KSI's mom, African tribe. That's my auntie. Now my grandma was living in the hood of New York. And now this is my first time ever traveling alone. I was 14. I remember like it was yesterday. She woke me up one day. She said, go to the park. I said, okay, I'll go to the park. I'll listen to you because she would slap the fuck out of me if I didn't. That's how black grandmas do. Now I was raised by my light-skinned father and my my Spanish and Swedish mom. My dad whooped my ass from time to time. But other than that, I would just stay outside, do my part. Now my grandma woke me up, I remember like it was yesterday. She said, go to the park. You're not gonna stay in the house all day during the summer. I said, okay, mom, I barely knew any English at that point. I was 14, first time in the States. I said, okay, mom, grandma. She gave me a basketball. Actually, she didn't give me a fucking basketball, grandma. You didn't, you black fuck. Sorry, grandma, I love you for watching this shit. But she said, go to school. She said, go to the park. So I went to the park. And what I see there? People playing basketball. Now, basketball would become the biggest part of my life from this point on. Biggest part of my life. Black people playing basketball. So, I started playing. And all of a sudden, I don't know if y'all know this by now, but I'm very naturally good at sports. I don't know why. That just is. Maybe it's my genetics. Maybe it's my mind. Maybe it's my penis. I don't know. And this is a very true story. This is a never told story before ever. Because if I did tell it back then, I would probably be in jail right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'd probably be in jail. Cap. Okay, all right, bro. Grandma low-key bad. Back to the story. I was there for one summer. I said, holy shit, I love basketball. So I came back. I came back home, and back then, nobody's really playing ball like that in Sweden. So I was like, okay, what do I do here? I joined the local team. I was ass. I was ass. I'm gonna be honest, I was ass. I was so ass that I started playing basketball and football at the same time. And I remember the first practice, he sent me down to the second team right away. He said, you have to practice with them for a year. You're not ready yet for nothing. At 14, by the way. What the fuck do I look like, a pro to you? Who's texting me? Of course. Yeah, let's text me right now. I don't got time for you big booty Latina ass, okay? Anyways, back to the story. 3, 2, 1. See? Grandma texts. So, he sent me down to the second team. I was like, okay, that's fine. Fast forward, a couple months goes by. I'm there loving basketball. So now I had to make a decision of basketball and football. This little guy right here. And mind y'all, nobody had a future in basketball at all. Nobody did, because we're in Sweden, by the way. I'm 14, I'm turning 15. And you know when you turn 15? Lock the fuck in. Here's where the real story begins. 15, 16, you go to high school, right? Yo, Josh Pork, the fuck is you yapping about? The fuck is you talking about, bitch? Maybe you should have been in from the jump, huh? Lame ass pork ass bitch. Stop eating pork. No pork on my fork. I make a choice, and I say, fuck it, I'm gonna play basketball. 15 comes around, and I go back that summer to the States. Now, going back, playing basketball, ads. All right. Back to the story. Now, Marlon started to become a very good basketball player. Very good, very fast. I'm 2 years deep. I'm working my ass off. Y'all saying cat. Shut up! He became so good that the only school in Sweden, the high school he was about to go to, was a sports school. Now this sports school in Sweden, like, let me backtrack a little bit. We don't have it like in the States. So when you're in the States, everybody can play basketball, everybody can do anything. It's very different in Europe. We don't have sports like that at all in high school, at all. I became very good. There was only 10 people accepted to this school. This was the school. This is the arena. The school was literally under the arena. It was a smaller school, but it was a very good school. I got accepted. I was like, holy shit, motion. Now, this school would be everything to me. I would become a starter. I would become the leader of the team. I'm not even joking. I would become everything as a basketball player that I wanted to be. I started to build a little muscle. Everything started to become good for me. I got a little cocky. I got a little nonchalant. I said, how can I make it out of here with basketball? How can I make it to college? How can I make it to high school in the States? I didn't want to fucking play there. I don't want to play nowhere. I always had ambitions. Way beyond my reaches, maybe. Even Brian Scalabrine archetype. Nobody had went from Sweden to the States, at that age, by the way, to play basketball. Nobody had. I was like, fuck it. Let me take over. Lock the fuck in right here. This is when it gets bad. So I'm starting to think back. I'm like, holy shit, what can I do to go over there? You know, what can I do to go over there? I call my grandma. I'm calling my grandma. I'm calling everybody. I'm saying, you know, can I go? Oh, can I go over there? Can I go over there? I need to play. Can I just go? Whatever. They're saying the visa. Woo. Same shit I'm dealing with today. But then I was a little twig. Look how old I was. Here comes the part where you tell your viewers you sold photos to maintain your cost in the state while playing ball. What the fuck are you talking about? This ain't even a story like that. This shit is deeper. This shit is jail type deeper. I'm talking like bad. Now, I called my grandma. I'm telling her, yo, grandma, can I come to the States this summer again? I'm 16 now, I'm 15, 16. I'm saying, okay, I'm about to turn 16. I said, bet. I'll go over there. I just started high school. I'm like freshman, sophomore year. I'm starting to find emails, this, that, other. My coach back home in Sweden, he found some emails of some high schools. I stayed with my grandma in the States, in New York. She said, book your flight. Come here this summer like nothing. But hey, you know what you don't understand? I didn't tell nobody about my plans this time. I wasn't just there for a normal summer. I was there to get a high school scholarship so I could stay in high school in the States. Here it gets bad. Here it's starting to get really, really bad. My grandma says, okay, I got secrets. I don't do none of that. So what I do, I save up some money. I work, and I take first flight to United States. Now, bought myself one more time. I'm on an adventure now. I'm on an adventure thinking, you know what? I'm gonna go get there this summer. I'm praying to God. At that age already, I'm saying I have to. I got about 8-9 weeks of just staying there in New York. Let me go and like try out some teams or something. So I went there to my grandma. I stayed with her for the whole 9 weeks, and she don't know nothing, but then I go to a park every day and hooping. Now one beautiful day, I'm starting to think, well, how the fuck can I do this shit? How the fuck can I go from this right here, soccer, to basketball in 2 years and actually become the best? That's when I'm gonna call him Jamal. Jamal the coach. Let's call him Jay. Black Lives Matters for sure. I don't know why you just typed that, but definitely. Now, Jamal will become a very vital part in young Marlon's story. That's not racist. I don't think that's racist. I just think that's considerate. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm in the park, I'm hooping, I'm doing my thing. All of a sudden, Jamal right here, he says, yo, you play? I said, yeah, I play. We hoop for a few hours. And Jamal said, where do you play at? I said, I'm not from here, I'm from Sweden. He said, Sweden? The fuck is that at? I said, shit, you know, back in Europe. I said, but I'm trying to get out here to hoop and whoop. I tell him the whole story. Now Jamal says, I run a basketball team. Why don't you come hoop for me? I said, where? Where do you just want me to come hoop at? I don't understand the vision. Where do you want me to come hoop at? He says, I'm not gonna say the school, but he was coaching the high school that was closest to my grandma. I said, okay, what school is that? Stop spamming Debbie, bro. That shit is throwing me off. He said, come work out for our team. So I did. I pull up, he says, be there at 7 a.m. I tell my grandma, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'll be there at 7 a.m. I tell my grandma, look, I'm just gonna go up and go at the park at 7 a.m. because I didn't want to tell her nothing. I don't know why, but I just did it. So I go there at 7 a.m. I remember like it was yesterday. My motherfucker was like this the first practice. I said, what kind of workout is this? Am I training for the military or for the high school basketball team? So I practice. Because this shit is going nuts. He told me after practice, he said, yo, I want you to play for my team. I said, oh shit, I'm in. I'm thinking I'm in. I'm in the States. We're doing it. We're chilling. You know? We're chilling. Now the problem is, how do I go from Sweden to tell my parents and everybody I want to play for a high school in the States? So I'm starting to do research. That's when I already knew about the visa situation. Already when I was 15, bro. So I was like, bet. I don't tell nobody. I do my research myself. I do my research myself and everything. Nobody helped me out. Nobody. About nothing. That's when I had the meeting at high school. Now this high school was a regular high school. Don't get me wrong. It was a regular high school. Bro thought he was about to get drafted. Yeah, this cap. Brody, you don't know me, gang. Snugiono. Why would I lie about this shit, broski? Why would I lie about this shit? Bro, you're not that nice. Gango. Look at this first time chatters, bro. They don't know shit about me. Were you D1 or was I D1? Thank you. Now get the fuck out of here, bitch. Anyways, bro, moving on to the story. So I have this meeting at the high school and everything. Like, literally, I have this meeting, whatever. And they're talking about visa this, visa that, whatever. The shit goes on and on and on, right? So, lock the fuck in now. This is where the bad part starts. Ads of doom. Fuck! Back to the story. Fourth quarter, lock the fuck in right now. This is bad. So, I get the meeting, I get everything going. They're talking about, you know what, boom. I don't know how you're gonna sort this visa out, whatever. And here is where the problem goes. I was never a good student. Never. And back to, I told y'all about my school back in Sweden, right? I had a coach there. Now, that believed in me very much, but she was very hard. Now, it was a she. Let's call her Anna. Let's call her Anna. Now, Anna was my coach back home and at this school. So she would control everything I did, right? So even when I was in the States, she would know I was in the States playing basketball. Imagine being the cashier and this twig is printing this. Now, Anna was a good, very hard coach. Very hard coach. She was the one, because I was so bad in school. So the first year I was at this school, I would be in and out of the classroom all the time, bro. I would have bad grades. Like, it was so bad. Like, the grades were down. Like, it was probably the worst grades you could imagine, all right? Here comes the part of the story where it gets bad. So, back to the States. I'm still there this summertime. And, you know, they're telling me this, that, and the other. They're telling me, whoop, you need this, you need this, you need this, other. And then it gets to a point where I don't know shit about the visa thing. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just say that I got a visa because I'm like 15. I'm thinking of nothing right now. And I'm saying I'm gonna just stay here. But I need some shit. We're in the fucking sub goal. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. Love y'all boys, man. So little stupid me don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He don't understand how serious this shit is about the States. He don't know shit. All he thinks is he just want to play basketball. I asked the principal of the high school in the States that I had on the meeting. I said, you know what? Let's call him Chris. Let's call him Chris. His name was probably Chris. But, you know, let's call him Chris. Now Chris, fat-headed Chris, right here, looked like a stand-up guy. And he was. Ugly hat principal. Bro definitely Googled white principal. I was like, yo, I figured my visa out. I'm literally, I got his number by this time, okay? I'm like, yo, I got the visa and everything. What do I need to be able to get into high school? Bro, it's a high school, it's not a college. He's like, you don't need much. All you need is to do is send in your grades that you have at the moment. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I'll send him the grades. I'll send the grades in, whatever. I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat very much. Now, mind y'all, I'm going home in like a week. That's in a week. Nobody knows nothing about this. Brody, not my mom and not my grandma and everybody. Nobody. And my coach back home was trying to get me through the grades so I could play basketball. But that shit was so fucking stupid. I had all E. Yeah, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F. I know what y'all have. So I had E in every single one. Brody, I have an E in every single one, bro. I'm not even joking. So I'm panicking, right? So that's why you're streaming now. Listen. So I'm panicking. I'm like, how the fuck do I send in grades? How the fuck do I do all this shit? Whatever, right? I got 1 week left of being in the States now. My grandma knows nothing. Nobody knows nothing. I'm like, how can I send these grades in? What do I do? So I'm looking at my normal grades. I'm sitting there thinking, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get into the high school. There's just no way. But I wanted this shit so fucking much, that I was like, what the fuck can I do? What was the solution? So here's when it started to go downhill. I got my old grades to begin with from 8th grade and sent them in. I was like, fuck it. It's a Swedish one. He's not gonna notice nothing. He's not gonna notice nothing at all, right? I'm like, fuck it. So I sent them in. And you know, I remember it. One day later, he gets back to me. He says, yo, this is not the grades we need. We need the ones from your high school, not from middle school. I'm trying to play dumb. I'm like, oh, shit. Say that. Okay, yeah, I got you. I'm starting to panic. I'm sweating now. I'm sweating. So a day goes by, 2 days go by, 3 days go by. I literally have about 4 days left at the States right now. 4 days, I'm about to go home, back to regular schedule, into my school and everything, right? I'm panicking. So this is when a beautiful thought crossed my mind. I'm like, yo, I live in Sweden. They in the States. They don't know shit about us. We don't know shit about them. They will never have contact with my school. The school will never have contact with my school. Ever, right? We're across the world. So that's when I get the master plan that I'm faking my grades. Now, I thought I was being smart. I thought I was being very smart. It's a normal paper about the grades. The grades about this big. There's literally A, B, C, D, E, F, and on all my shit. It's like psychology, boom, math, whatever, right? So I'm looking at it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna fake this shit. Now I can't edit for shit. Bro threw his grandma. I can't fake nothing, right? I can't fake nothing. I was like, fuck it. This is my only chance I can go to high school. I print out my grades. I look at them. I put it in a different document. I work on this shit for about a day or two, like literally the whole day. I'm trying to change the best I can. I'm literally going on Google. I'm searching for A. I'm searching for A. I'm searching for B. I'm searching for C. I'm searching for all this shit, and I'm putting them in my grade, right? Now, all this I'm saying right now, Twitch, or everybody watching this shit, hypothetically happened. This is just a hypothetical story, right? Hypothetical story. Hypothetical story. I don't tell true stories. I just tell stories out of imagination. So I get the paper, I get it out, I'm like, it looks good, it looks good, it looks fine, right? I'm nervous as shit, I'm sweating. About 4 days left till I leave. I sent them in. I sent it. I said, fuck it. I'm like, yo, I did this shit so good. He's not even from Sweden. Bro. How the fuck is he supposed to know? Nobody will know. It's a high school. It's not that deep. If it was college, I get it. It's high school. So I sent it in. What was his name again? No. That's Jamal. This is Jamal. What is his name again? Mike. I'm just calling him Mike again. Fuck it. Chris. My fault, Chris. Now, Chris was being very nice to me this whole time. Ads. Ah! Come on, bro. So Mike, or Chris, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't give a shit. Cause fuck Chris. My fault. So, Chris, right? He gets the grades. He gets his hands on them. I don't get a reply back. 24 hours goes by. Another 24 hours goes by. It's 2 days now. I'm like, fuck. What the fuck is going on? And he was always very quick to reply. This is when I start to panic very badly. And this is when the government started getting involved. USA, by the way, US of A started to get in between. Fuck the high school at this point. I'm dealing with the whole fucking government. I'm 15, bro. Look at me, bro. I'm 15. Skinny as shit, penis 2 inches, lost my virginity 2 years ago. It's bad. I wake up. I remember yesterday. This is how it all started. Because I remember it was summertime. And I don't fucking remember her name now. But white gal, my coach from back home, sends me a text just like this. She says, "We need to talk, dot." I said, okay. So I'm texting her back. I'm like, about what? She's like, it's serious. She's like, when do you get back to Sweden? What do we talk about at this point, right? I'm like, shit, 3-4 days? She's like, you come meet me. And Brody, don't get it twisted. It's summertime at this point, bro. It's summertime. School's not even started yet. That's when I get an email from Chris. Not only Chris, but Chris, Jamal, the basketball coach, other staff from school, and other people. I think it was 10 people in this mail. To shorten it down, it says Marlon. Not even high or nothing, bro. It said Marlon. I'm like, fuck, what are we talking about? And it said, you've just been caught for fraud. I said, what? This is not even funny. Oh God, this is not even funny. I'm saying fraud. I didn't even know what the fuck that word is. I'm 15, what? I'm like, fraud? Bombakla. Me, I said, bombakla. I keep reading the message. I keep reading the email. And it's they send me back my fake one and my real one. I'm like, what? How the fuck did you get my actual grades? And it was so embarrassing because, Brody, I switched everything from an E to a B or an A. I switched it up forward. Not even just from an E to a D, an E to an A game. You know what fucking this motherfucker done right here? Hypothetically, by the way, this whole story, hypothetically speaking, Chris had seen my grades and obviously seen the school I went to back home. And for some reason, he had gotten in contact all the way in Sweden, gang. All the way. Allegedly, by the way. He had then found a phone number, called my principal back home. Gang, my principal back home and my coach. got in contact with them, told the whole story, full from beginning to end, about me faking grades, about me wanting to play basketball there, about me being there for 10 weeks straight with the whole summer, about me meeting with the principal, having a meeting, everything, saying I got good grades and everything. He had explained everything to me, and my principal said, basically, fuck no. It's not his grades, it's not everything. He is lying to you. This is fake. So fuck! My fault. But fuck Chris, right? Fuck Chris at this point. Fuck Chris. And on top of everything, I'm reading the mail, back to the mail now. Right now I'm in a sticky situation, I'm thinking, fuck. I could just fuck this mail. Let me just get back home, and let me just act like nothing is done, right? How the fuck am I supposed to go back home when my principal back home is raging right now and my coach? So now I'm not only getting fucked up in the States, but I'm getting fucked up in Sweden too. Fuck this mail. No. Why did I say that? I didn't say that, okay? That's not what I meant. I meant mail. Mail, like the mail I was getting. I keep reading this mail, and guess what I didn't do? I didn't answer. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just hop on this plane. Boom. Second mail from this bitch, Chris. Guess what it is now? Marlon, we've taken this into big consideration. We've looked upon everything you've sent us, the grades, the everything, the fakeness. We know you faked the mails. We're gonna get in contact with people from the US, so you're not gonna be able to come here no more. I said, what? You said what now, Chris? Chris, come on, Chris. Chris, you said what? No, just to backpedal a little bit. Just because I didn't get this opportunity in high school. Obviously, I knew I wanted to be in the States for forever. I've always known that, because my whole family lives there. So when she says this, I'm panicking. Brody, I got a grandma back home that's just sitting literally at the table, not knowing nothing what the fuck is going on about her motherfucking grandson doing fraud. Doing fraud at this point. Fraud. Baddie. Smash. I get this email. I don't respond to that either. I get a third mail. And not a mail on email. I get a mail through my motherfucking grandma's door, bitch. A mail through my grandma's door that's stamped with red marks, U.S. government. Worst day of my life. My grandma comes in, knocking on my door. I said, what? She reads the mail, and it says that I'm called for a meeting. So she's looking at the mail, she's thinking, now what the fuck has Marlon done for the U.S. government to be involved? Now, obviously, it wasn't no fucking White House, but it was like a meeting at a immigration something, and they want to talk to me. So she gets this mail, and obviously my grandma's mad confused. So she obviously goes off of me, and now, obviously, she would have probably called my dad, but my dad is... For the people who couldn't read that, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. It's just non-existent. So obviously, my grandma was supposed to call my dad. Wasn't working. So my grandma keeps it with me. She started going around all this rules. To cut the story short, she goes off of me. She tries to save the situation. Shit's not happening. She tried to call people, this, that, and the other. She's trying to get me to explain the situation. I'm trying to play stupid. But you're not black. My dad is. So I'm like half. So I'm like 25, 50. Just to make sure. I don't even care. Who cares about that shit? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to this meeting. My grandma started making calls, this, that, and the other. Woo. Everything goes by. On the call, she's on the call with somebody. They said if he don't show up to this meeting, he's gonna get banned from this country, and he's not gonna be able to come back because he was a fraud. I faked stuff to get into the country. So apparently what they told my grandma and me was, if I fake stuff, it's like you're faking documents to get into another country. That's illegal. And apparently after 2001, when 9/11 happened, they got more strict. So I'm sitting there like, bro, am I really about to get banned for the fucking country for faking 9th grade grades? High school grades? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. So my grandma's pissed. I'm pissed, obviously. I'm crying and shit. I'm crying like a bitch. I'm crying like crazy. Somehow, some way, allegedly, by the way, my grandma tells me, or tells them, yeah, he got a flight right now. He has to leave. Makes up an excuse. I get my ass on that plane. I dip. Out of there. Gone. Gone. Out of here, right? But I'm still panicking though. Because they still on me about me getting the band. They're telling my grandma after I left, they're saying, yeah, he can't come back to this country anymore. He can't come back to this country. I stayed away for like 5 years straight. Didn't come back once. Not once. Not 5 years, like 3-4 years. Not once. Never spoke about it. Never did nothing. Nothing. Come back home to my principal at school, my fucking principal at school, back home, and he wanted to kick me out the Swedish school. Bro, he wanted to kick me out the fucking Swedish school, bro. So now I'm in trouble at home as well. Brody, listen to this shit. I had to smooth talk him for a whole year. Gang, listen. Brody, they agreed on one thing and one thing only when I came back. You have to come into my office every single morning at 10 a.m. and report to me what you're doing in your life right now for a whole year, or I'm throwing you out the class. I'm throwing you out to school. A whole year! Bro, I had to suck his shit. I wasn't sucking his dick. I wasn't doing nothing crazy. But that's though. I wasn't doing nothing. But like a whole year, bro. But knowing me, I had to stay at the school. I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. So for a whole year, I literally went every single morning before I did anything. Even my whole class. You know what my friends were telling me? Just like, bro, what are you even doing in there? I'm like, bro, just some shit with like family stuff. I didn't even know what the fuck I said. I don't know what the fuck I said, bro. I don't know what the fuck I said. And bro, I still remember this shit I still remember this shit. Since it was yesterday. I remember coming back to school, bro. Chat, Marlon, you're lying about your financial situation. How are you able to print pictures printed for about 200 and you get the motherfuckers in colors? Man, 25 Rick, on my mother's life, you've been in this motherfucking stream hating like a little bitch. Shut your lame ass up. The fuck out of my stream before you get this fucking bin. Broski, you know how much this shit costs for 6 pictures or 10 pictures? $10, gang. Like, shut your lame ass up, bro. Tired of your shit, bro. Anyways, bro. You know what my fucking college, bro, you know what she tells me? I still remember to this day. She says, come to school right now. This was before school started. Bro, I go up in her office. I sit down. And on my mother's life, she started yelling at me. Brody, I've known this coach for a year. Bro, she started yelling at me. On my life, she started yelling at me in the room, bro. She's like, yo, what the fuck? In Swedish. In other words, she said, what the fuck did you think with? Are you serious? Do you want to be thrown out of this school? I'm so close, I'm not letting you play on this team anymore. At all. Brody, on my mother's life, she started cussing me out. Brody, a Swedish woman just started cussing me out of nowhere, bro. I'm thinking, bro, chill out, bro. She wanted to call my mom and shit. I'm like, nah. I'm telling her, like, my mom already knew this shit, whatever. My mom knows this shit already. Like, you don't need to call her, bro, whatever. Still to this day, chat, I'm not even joking. Still to this fucking day, my mom doesn't know anything, bro. Mom, dad don't know nothing about this shit. None at all, bro. Bro, nothing, bro. I went back to the States. Hey, hypothetically, gang. Hey, hypothetically, okay? Hey, hypothetically, bro. I went back to the States 3 years later and nothing, bro. So honestly, bro, this all a fake story, by the way. This is all a fake story and shit like that. But yeah, man. This fucking close. Still to this day, bro. Hey, still to this day. I was this whole buddy for 3 years. I almost shit my pants, broski. I almost shit my pants every fucking day because I genuinely thought I was being banned. Like forever, broski. Bro, I was 15. But yeah, man. Fake grades. Nearly thrown out of school. All because I want to hoop in the States, bro. Shit is crazy, huh? Kamala Harris watching. You are not going to I'm snitching, okay. All right. That's it, though. Hey, don't get it fucked up, though. Hey. Bro, we need real stories. Stop giving us fake. Bro, what the fuck? Why would this shit be a fake one? On my mother's life, this shit is real. Bro, you don't even understand the stories I got, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like, this is not a fake story. I wouldn't just lie that shit. Bro, how am I supposed to lie on the spot like that? Like, what? How, bro? Bro, and it's fake, though. It's fake. Yeah, it's fake. It's fake and shit like that. It's fake and shit like that. You know, Kamala, Donald Trump and shit like watching this shit is fake. That shit is fake, though, like, for real. Fastest time you nutted next. Okay, all right.